Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Oh, do I got a good one for you? I got a hybrid method, offline, online. You're going to make billions. Just follow along. We're going to jump into it right now. So I call this offline, online method because it does involve some offline business. You're going to network with people that already have offline businesses, and you're going to find them leads online. So that involves finding leads online and then matching them up with the appropriate business. So follow along. There's a lot of potential. Now, this doesn't have to be strictly one business, one lead. So what you can actually do is you can find leads for multiple different businesses and different niches. You don't have to just do the one, okay? I'm going to use one as an example, but you can apply it to multiple different businesses, right? So we are going to use landscaping for an example. It has no skill. Everybody needs to do some kind of yard work, and it's very easy to find leads for. So I want to put out a disclaimer really quick. This involves actually talking to people, and you're going to actually make connections and pick up a goddamn phone. So if that is like not for you, I got a trick for you on that one, right? For one, grow some balls or lady bits if that's you, or you can have somebody else do it. So a girlfriend, a friend, a business partner, your mom, because you probably live in the basement because you're a big dork. Any of those will do. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to find leads for people that are looking for leads. I know that sounds crazy, but super simple. We're just going to sit back and collect. That's all we're going to do, right? Let me give you some examples. Where are you going to find leads for lawn care, right? So the number one obvious spot is Craigslist, right? So you're going to post in jobs or gigs. You could post in services, but that's going to come in later. But basically, you're going to use this Craigslist to find leads, right? Be different. Do something different. So this is the Cleveland area. Maybe post in local news that you're opening up, a grand opening lawn care service, all right? Think about who needs lawn care service, right? People that can't do their own lawn care. So you either have the really busy people or the really old people. So where are those people at? Go find them, and that's what you do, right? So basically, in this particular case, we're using Craigslist, and then we're also going to use Facebook groups, right? Facebook groups is the source that keeps on giving. So you can use Facebook groups for just about everything, but every single community has like this little like discussion board, public forum, whatever. Every little small town around you has them, and it's going to be your job to post in these, right? So like in some of my other methods, I say join 1 to 5 groups a day, post in them regularly, see if you can get a pinned post in the group, right? Same thing applies here. If you haven't seen my video basically detailing the same thing on background checks, this is going to be the same thing. So go watch that video. It basically just, you're going to join 1 to 5 groups a day in all of your local communities. So like I live in the Cleveland area. Amherst is a suburb of Cleveland. So you're going to go in all these little rink-a-dink communities, and you're going to post that you have a lawn care service and you're looking for new clients, essentially. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and I'm not going to give you a template or any of that kind of stuff. You're basically going to have to learn on your own. This is really like at least $100 a day, probably $200-300 a day business. It's really, the leads are just that plentiful, right? So next, after you find the leads, where are you going to sell the leads, right? We're going to go back to Craigslist. It's so fucking shocking. So we're going to go back to Craigslist, and in services right here, you have farm and garden, right? So I have farm and garden opened right here. And look at all these people. These are all people that are posting that they do spring cleanups, looking for a beautiful yard, call blah, blah, blah. J&V Lawn Care Services. Everybody and their mom has a lawn care service. So basically what you're looking for is desperate people for leads. And you see I've already clicked on a nice little desperate person right here. Landscaping for $15 and up. I don't know if you know about landscaping, but to mow a lawn, even a small, like really tiny lot, you're looking at $20, $25. So this guy's trying to really cut his teeth, and he's willing to take a loss. So I bet if you contact this guy, we'll see if we can find his name, because they usually say, call Bill. Yeah, contact Cedric. Cedric right here. I bet you if you give Cedric a call and say, hey, Cedric, I have a lawn care service, and I'm really, really booked. And, I keep getting leads from the Cleveland area, and that's kind of far out for me. You want to take this lead off my hands? I charge them, $25 a cut. Why don't you sell it? Why can't I sell it to you for $50? Right. So in 2 weeks, you got your money back, and you can have them the rest of the summer. How's that sound? I bet you Cedric's going to haggle with you a little bit. You might get the lead for $30, whatever. You don't actually own a mower, so what the hell does it matter to you anyways? You're just trying to sell the damn lead. Maybe you start a little bit higher. Maybe you say, hey, Cedric, I'll give this lead to you for $75. It's going to make you $500 over the summer. How's that sound? And then maybe he'll talk you down to $50. You get the point, right? So this is just like the tip of the service. Now, if you're posting in these public forums or whatever, you could actually start your own lawn care service, right? Here's the angle 2, right? So you got angle 1, sell it to different random people. Here's angle 2, right? You legitimately open up your own lawn care system, right? And here's what you're going to do. You're going to go buy a lawnmower dirt cheap, right? And this is a Craigslist, and it's in the farm and garden for sale. So you're going to find yourself a nice little lawnmower for dirt cheap. You got lawnmowers for sale right here. Find one that's in working order. You're not going to be using it for terribly long. You just want something to start out with. Same thing with Facebook Marketplace. You got one for $35. This is like a 2-stroke engine, so you got to mix oil and gas or whatever, but it's $35, right? It'll get you started. You just need to get that first couple clients going. You need to get up around 5-10 clients, right? So then what you're going to do is you're going to hire some kid $10 an hour to go mow these grass. Doesn't matter where at, right? You're going to hire some kid to mow the grass for $10 or whatever, right? So this is more of a long term. This is more of a if you're not lazy kind of thing. But you're going to do the same process of finding the leads. So you're going to use basically Craigslist and the Facebook groups to find your leads. And then you're going to man up. You're going to go mow some yards. And then, you're going to pretty much pay an employee to do the rest for you. And then at that point, your job then becomes finding leads. Becomes simple, right? So I personally, for this method, I kind of like option 1 because you're selling them and then you basically don't have to do any of the physical labor. So I'm pretty fair-skinned and I lobster up every time I go outside. So I don't even tan. I go from red right back to pale. So lawn mowing is really not my thing, but I will gladly sell leads all day long. Doesn't even bother me. So we're going to expand on this just a tad bit so you can kind of, understand that this could be done in basically anything. So you have these services right here. You have automotive, right? You have, I guess beauty would definitely work with haircuts and stuff like that. You have events, you have writing, you have skilled trade, which I'm guessing is kind of like plumbing and stuff like that. Real estate leads, you have pets. So basically the service section right here, that's for you. That is a gold mine right here. Labor for moving companies and stuff like that. So basically you're going to do the exact same thing, but instead of landscaping, insert automotive, insert legal, insert real estate, insert skilled trade. You're talking about your plumbers, your doctors, your dentists, things like that, right? So this is not passive in any way, but any idiot can do this. So if you're an idiot, you can do this. You don't need any special skills. You're going to make $35, $50 a lead, just basically talking to people. Your chances are you're going to be told no a lot, right? But you only need 2 yeses for $50 to make $100 a day. Now, if this is your side hustle, 2 leads a day might mean that you talk to 10, 15 people, right? Well, what you do is you have a bunch of calls, a bunch of emails, however your preferred communication is. You get 2, and then you start building up from there, right? So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you see the value. I hope you see the long-term potential in this. Again, I'm Eric from Wealth Attitude. Why don't you give a comment? Tell me I'm full of crap. Tell me you love the method. Tell me, just about anything. And make sure that you subscribe. Tick the little bell notification thing. That's the cool thing to say, so that you can keep getting these methods that nobody's really talking about to you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video.